everybody.
Hello.
So we just got to Cappadocia.
And we're coming at you from a cave.
Yeah, we're staying at the Sultan Cave Suites, and yeah, so we're here for 3 nights. This is our first night. We literally got here like what, like 4 hours ago. So we haven't done much yet. We pretty much just walked around the town and had dinner. So we're here to talk to you about our last day in Bodrum. We left you off at the end of our second night. So yeah, so Bodrum, we loved it so much. It was such a relaxing time.
Loved it.
Yeah, we literally went for just a downtime, relaxing, um, 3 days, and yeah, pretty much got massages every day. Well, at least I did. Um, and yeah, the third day we started by having breakfast. Once again, we had the buffet breakfast at our resort. And then after that, we had a reservation at 10 a.m. for the indoor pool, since the outdoor pool is temporarily closed.
And due to COVID, we need pretty much a reservation for everything. So we tried to fit that into our day. So yeah, we started off with a swim in the pool, followed by a trip to the spa.
Yeah, we had a hot stone massage.
The best.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
If you're feeling stressed, get a hot stone massage,
Yeah,
and you
like-
will feel so much
Man,
better.
I just wanna get more massages, man. um, yeah, I got 3 massages in a row, like one after the other every day. So that was a good time. After that, we decided to go down to the little beach area.
The little marina.
Yeah, little marina, the beach access from our resort. Yeah, we knew the water wasn't gonna be like
Warm or
like
anything.
warm or anything. We knew it was gonna be chilly. But hey, we gotta swim in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah, you're
you know?
here. We're gonna swim in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, I don't care how cold it is. I'm gonna go in. So yeah, we had to wait for an hour after a hot stone massage.
So we just chilled on the beach, just
Yeah.
soaking in the sun.
Yeah, a little friend Bodrum came back and visit us, hang out with us for a little bit.
Little orange kitty.
Yeah, and then yeah, we went inside the.
We went
the
in for
water.
a swim in the Mediterranean.
Yeah, it was cold,
It was freezing.
but it was cool just to think that we were putting our bodies in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yeah.
You know?
We got to swim with little fishies.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cold, but it was great. We had a
Yes.
beer.
Now we can say that
We
we swam.
relaxed. Yeah, so we were there for like a couple hours, 3 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and then we had plans to go back in town because we wanted to see this. It was a. What was it called?
Who was what?
We wanted to see.
Oh, the World Heritage Site.
Yeah, we wanted to see the one of the ancient wonders of the world. Yeah, so we went in. So the place is called the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, which was the palace of the mighty king Mausolus. And the place dates for around 350 BC, which is a really, really old structure.
Yeah, and I'll be putting a video in with this video of where we were and the ruins that we were able to walk through. The site itself is really informative. It gives you kind of just like a little background story on how it was discovered by the knights that Sultan Suleiman actually sent, and how they found it and what they found. Same thing, we'll be putting videos and pictures, and it's just all super, super interesting.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that it's actually an ancient wonder of the world. So that's pretty cool. We got to see one of those.
Yeah, and what I liked about it is that you can just kind of like walk around and you're able to touch these ancient ruins. Like, we were able to touch them, and it looks like marble, but it's kind of like a little rough, like rock, and you're just like in awe the whole time, like, wow.
yeah, and after that, we went down to the marina again. Because the day before, me and Jess wanted to check out one of
The pubs.
the tour, the boat tours.
Oh, that's right, the boat tours.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like boats that park in the marina, and some of them say they offer 1, 2, 3 hour private tours. So we're like, let's go look into it. So we walked around and we're like looking at all the boats, and we're like trying to pick one that looked nice, because some of them are really small.
And then some of them are really
older,
huge.
and then others are really big. And I'm like, that boat is too big just for the two of us. Let's find something like in the medium size. And I feel like we got ripped off. Um, the guy, I told him that I wanted a 2 hour tour, and he's like, "Oh, for two, I'm 100% sure I was really clear that I wanted a 2 hour tour." So he charges 400 400 lira each, which is around what, like 106 per person. $106 per person for a 1 hour tour. Um, and I was really disappointed because I thought I asked for a 2 hour tour, and I was like, okay, 106 dollars per person for a 2 hour tour. Sounds a little pricey, but it's okay. Like, probably he'll take us like really far, maybe all the way to Kos. Kos is the nearest Greek island that's by Bodrum. But no, he really just took us around, like the marina, something that we had already seen. Um, we just got to see it from the perspective of
The boat.
the boat. But that's pretty much it, and I was really disappointed, to be honest. Mm, they gave us tea and coffee, which was nice, but I still would have liked a more extensive tour for what I paid. But anyways, whatever, we had the experience, and what is done is done. you know.
We enjoyed the boat tour, but
Yeah.
we learned our lesson as well.
Yeah, and we didn't shop around either, so there's that too. So I guess it's on us for not shopping around. Anyways, after the boat tour, me and Jess had said that maybe we should come back and like maybe see if there's any kind of nightlife, because we were there the previous day, and all the bars looked
All the
open.
bars were open. There
and
were some restaurants
yeah,
that were open.
everything
There were
was
some
open.
cafes that were open.
It was, yeah, pretty much everything was like lit, and like there was not a lot of people, but everything
It
seemed
looked
to be.
it looked lively.
It looked lively enough. I'm like, oh, maybe at night it gets pretty
Like
fun over here.
like
So-
maybe some live music
Yeah.
or something.
And
We walked around and
everything
we would
was
say it
shutting
was
down.
around like 6 o'clock, 6:30.
Yeah, like
and
it was still early. It was like 6 o'clock, 6:30. Yeah, and
everything was shutting down.
Everything started to close down at that time, and we didn't hear about any curfew in Bodrum or anything. So we were like kind of disappointed because we wanted to go out and have some drinks and but we didn't get to do it. We didn't give up so easily. We went back and forth, trying to find at least something. We did find this little bar that was still open, and they didn't have any food. That was,
It was just
pretty
a
much
cocktail bar.
pretty much just cocktails. Jessica got a cocktail, and I got a glass of Rocky on the rocks. Rocky is like the original liquor from here. It's like licorice vodka kinda. Jessica didn't like it. But yeah, and then after we got our drinks, they started shutting down the bar. Yeah, I'm like, okay, so
Like literally, we just walked in, we got our drinks, and they were bringing in the tables, and there was no place to sit.
yeah, so I was like, you know what, maybe we should just start walking down.
Yeah.
So we just took our drinks and started walking down the street again to see if maybe we'll find something. We did find this restaurant that was open, and it seemed really nice, but it was part of a hotel, and because of COVID right now, they're just letting people that are staying at the hotel eat there. So we finally gave up and decided to start walking back to the hotel. But first, I made a mistake by making a turn that Jessica suggested not to make, and my stubborn ass got us lost for a little bit. Jessica was really annoyed at me. But eventually we found our way back and got a taxi, went back to the resort, and made it just in time for dinner. Um, and yeah, we had our last dinner on Salmaki's resort. The last dish I
Tell them
tried.
about your dish.
The last dish I
It was
tried
so
was
good.
so good. What was it called? It
Um,
was grow. I have it right here.
The
It was-
something called.
It was a
originated
original.
in
Yeah,
Bodrum.
it was an original dish from Bodrum. It's called the kokerme kebab, and so it's like meat with tomato sauce, and it's tomato sauce and yogurt sauce, and it has like very thinly sliced potatoes, kind of like French fries, but very thinly sliced on the bottom. And you mix it all together, and oh my god, it was so good. Best dish, the food at the resort, it was okay. It wasn't the greatest. Um,
For what was available, it was good. Since
It was pretty much what was available.
yeah, but we're trying to be very understanding right now because of all the situation right now with COVID and stuff. Everybody has, because that's the same back home. Like the resort that I work at right now is very limited on their menu. So I'm trying to be very understandable about all that. But for sure, my last dish that I had last night was the best. Holy crap! Very good, good job. Um, and yeah, after that, I just took a couple of beers to the room and just enjoyed the last night. Just sat down by the window, looking over the sea, drinking a beer, and called it a night. And yeah, that was our third day in Bodrum. And then for next video, we're gonna talk about Cappadocia. We're gonna be here, like I said, for another 3 nights. And we already have our hot air balloon booked for this morning, for
tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning. And we have a horseback ride tour
We do.
with our friend Chloe that we met here in Cappadocia. So we'll let you know
How
how
that
that
goes.
went. It should be fun. And till the next video.
See ya.